In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make baby Groot with Savicino modelling paste. Roll out some white paste to a 2 to 3 mm thickness. Using a ruler, cut a strip the same width as the ruler. Trim each end neatly and form a cylinder. Roll out some more of the white paste and cut a disc with a buttercream nozzle. Join the disc to the cylinder using a little water. Roll out several pieces of coloured modelling paste. Using a round plunger cutter, cut out several pieces of each colour. Roll approximately half of these into small balls, which will represent small sweets. Fill the base of the cylinder with the flat ones and then add the rounded ones onto the top to fill it up. Brush the top ones with some edible glaze to make them glossy. Divide some light brown paste into 4 sections, 3 equal and 1 slightly smaller. Form the body shape from one of the larger sections. Make sure it's in proportion to the sweet bowl. Start forming a neck and narrow out at the waist a little. Take another large section and roll a long, thick sausage. Bend it in half. Make sure it's in proportion with the sweet bowl and with the body. Using water, attach the body to the legs. Insert a lolly stick, making sure it goes right down to the base. Check against the sweet bowl again just to make sure it's all correct. And then break some of the stick off, just leaving about an inch above. Using a Dresden tool, make deep grooves into the leg to represent the bark. Create a pattern in the bottom of each foot that will give the same effect. Continue making grooves in both legs. Make them irregular so that they don't form a uniform pattern. In each section, make smaller marks, make them contrasting, following different directions in each section. Flatten the bottom of each leg slightly, making sure that you don't lose the pattern. Continue the wooden texture effect onto the upper body. It is useful at this point to have a picture of Baby Groot and try and follow the same patterning. Continue up onto the neck. Then turn over and add the patterning to the back of the body as well. Roll out some more thin pieces to make some tendrils for the body. Using water, place them on and place them on randomly around the top of the body. Continue making thin tendrils and add them to the legs. Again, arranging them randomly, not in any kind of sequence, and then overlapping some as well. Now to make the arms, roll out some more paste, making sure it's much thinner than the legs. Measure each one against the side of the body to make sure it's in proportion with the body. And then make sure both of them are the same size. Form the shoulder section just by flattening it slightly, and then roll an elbow. Make sure it's halfway down the arm. Then at the other end, start rolling in a wrist. Squeeze the hand section, flatten it slightly, and then just trim slightly for the fingers. The fingers need to be nice and slim on Baby Groot, so take a little bit off each side to slim them out a little bit more. Cut the thumb at one side of the hand and angle it out slightly. Then cut a further 3 cuts into the tip of the hand. Trim the small finger and the first finger slightly and then roll each finger slightly between your own finger and thumb. You can use a knife to separate each finger to make this easier. And just use a ball tool to shape the palm of the hand. Add more grooves and lines to the arm to match the legs and the body. Attach the arm to the body using a little bit of water and then just press firmly to make sure it stays in place. Then you can attach the hand to the sweet bowl using a little bit of water as well. Make the other arm in exactly the same way and attach that to the body also. Again, securing the hand with a little water and attaching one of the sweets. Make more tendrils and drape these around the arms. Again, using water to make sure that they stick. Form the shape of the head with the last ball of modelling paste. Again, it's useful to have a reference photo in front of you to achieve the right shape for the head. Here I'm pressing down more at the back, and then I'm pulling the front of the head up slightly just to extend it and thin it out. Making sure that the bottom of the head is narrow, and then also making sure that it's in proportion with the body. Use your thumb just to push in the shape of the eye sockets. Then with the Dresden tool, just form a deeper oval shaped eye socket. Just shape around the bottom of the mouth. Shape around the sides of what would be the nose area. And then start pressing into the actual mouth area itself. So you cup into the mouth a little bit more, pulling the bottom lip out and then pulling the upper lip out a little, and then continue shaping around it until you get the desired shape. Add vertical lines all over the face to continue the wood grain effect. Make several cuts into the top of the head. Cut some of these at angles and also leave a couple of gaps. Make some grooves at the bottom of each cut line and also in between the cuts. Attach it onto the body carefully by wiggling it down the lolly stick. Make sure the chin is slightly forward. Make some more jagged cuts to the top. Make 2 oval shape eyes from brown modelling paste. Make sure they're equal in size before you attach them into the eye socket. Roll 2 little balls of black paste, flatten them slightly and then attach them onto the eyes to form the pupils. Roll some thin strips of the light brown paste and place them above the eyes and below them to make the eyelids. Press them down slightly to form the shape. Dust the very top of the head with some spring green coloured dust. Now add some chocolate brown coloured dust around the face, into the mouth and around the eyes. Darken all the grooves on the legs and the body and arms with the brown dust. roll out some light green paste, nice and thin, then cut some circles, and each one you just need to pinch each side to form a leaf shape. Then attach these along some of the tendrils on the body.